2 serves to come to start off this 3-game battle. Short stroke. And a good answer there. Eunhye not allowing any rally, shutting it down ASAP. Quite an answer to the ante as well. Looking well prepared for this. Tough to prepare. You can't find many players in a practice hall who know how to use anti-spin, let alone have it. That twiddle is so fast. Keep your eyes on Sabine's racket. The ante does a wonderful job sending it back deep, knuckling. Again, the most frictionless rubber in the game by category, anti-spin. Sends back all the spin you put in. So serving deep with very little spin to the ante gives you the most, let's say, predictable or familiar ball in terms of what you're used to, typically speaking. Well handled, Eunhye. Ball comes in, slow spin, just lifts it up to make sure she keeps it out of the net. But if it sits up too high, Sabine will crush it with the forehand or twiddle. There's the heavy spin, the threat on the step around. Sabine ties it up at the first towel break. Really getting low, pushing off with the right foot. Again, the whole body working for these forehands. Beginners play all arm. At this level, it's a team project, and every part of the body, just about, is involved in some way, shape, or form. Oh, what an angle here. Now, this is a rare time where that camera angle might not show you the angle, but you could see as fast as Sabine's feet were that it wasn't touchable. Quality step around and quick feet to cover the line. Sabine's there, ties it up. In case you like context, I think it'll make this a richer experience for you. They've played 3 times before. Sabine's won the last 2. 3-1 and 3-2 in 2024. The only time Eunhye won was in 2023. Before Sabine had switched to ante on the backhand. It's a completely different brain game for the opponent now. Sabine in front by 1. Well handled. 4-6. It's tough when you get behind the table on the ante. Sabine doing an excellent job to reach out in front to take that as close to the baseline as possible. Step around and punished. Turns the corner, plays the angle, uses the length of the table for aggression. Higher margin for error there. Deja vu stays right on top of that bounce. The main thing Sabine said was most tricky about learning to play with anti-spin is holding so still, getting right on top of the ball, taking it so early. She said it's very counterintuitive. But as you can see, gets just in place. And again, if it was so easy for everybody, everybody would be using it. If it were that much of an advantage, you could argue it's a disadvantage for most. UFO came out to play, but Eunhye right there responds well. Good to see Seo-won in the dugout. Again, I think you'll be seeing Lee Sang-soo coaching around the world. Don't worry, your favorite players are still in the game in some way. 5-10. Right now in the game and with her toes on the line for the game, Sabine Winter was trailing by a bit from the start. And now she's up 5 game points on receive. Awkward ball sent deep, and the wiggle on it, the curve. Based on history, it won't be easy. We'll see how much homework she's done, how she's feeling today. Side swiping forehand to anti-receive. A little twiddle to cause some trouble. Sabine has put in so much work to come up with such a wide variety of strategies and tactics out here on the table. There are a lot of different ways to think about it. Some people would call the rubber limiting. But Sabine's obviously found ways to empower herself, to create a deadly game. It's gotten her up to be the top in the world for European women. This is one where it almost felt like Sabine got there faster than she needed to. That if the ball was a little bit wider, it would have been slightly more comfortable. Pattern recognized, Eunhye with a nice adjustment. And a perfect length on the push to get some hesitation on Winter's side. Shut down the big step around attack. Much like a serve, a half long causes hesitation. Or it can if it's the right height. Deep with the ante, right to the baseline again. Sabine in front. She's using this long receive with the ante so effectively. And learning how to contact the ball from straight behind, move in. It's really against everything Sabine's learned her whole life. In the last year, there's been a lot of positive reinforcement, but it's a learning curve.
5-2.
I just shake my head because I'm so impressed with what Sabine's managed to do. And a timeout now on the Korean side as Sabine leads 5-2. She has less options because ante from behind the table is not nearly as effective.
3-5.
Well handled here, Eunhye takes a chance, drives it down the middle, staying right on top of the table. Short side, barely open, and Sabine races on through. It's nice to be well prepared, the physical fitness just in case. She's so quick to come back. We don't see them in the weight room, but what these women do to get so prepared, so strong for this. Check the quads. Unless you're a bodybuilder or a professional athlete, you might look in the mirror and be like, I'm in good shape. And then you look at these athletes and you're like, wow, I need to do some leg presses. Lots of thought going into this serve. Good pressure on the elbow. Winter going down the middle. Much like getting ante behind the table, getting a pushback from deep. You're in a good position. A little bit more time against a passive shot that's not likely to stay shallow. Oh, wow. Stolen.
5-7.
Can you describe it to us? Yeah, it was a white ball. Eunhye, 3 stars. It's been part of the ITTF World Cup series for some time. Do you have a picture of it? A blur of a ball. She took that from inside the table. Eunhye looking to capture this one here. If Sabine takes it, she takes the match and adds to an already one-sided scoreboard favoring Germany. Soft hands, Eunhye. Now Germany still has a timeout should they need it. The German side. This fine details really matter, and it depends on the contact in any given moment, the movement. She does it. It's exactly what Seo-won described. Spin deep, follow up, take a chance. Pays off. Slow spin, crush. Eun Jae-hyun looking nervous back there. Watching that replay, thinking, man, that's a tough shot to pull off. And even better this time around, the backhand tipped down as she spins that one deep to the middle. Eunhye in front. Sabine Winter seems unbeatable to most in the world. And this one felt like one that Eunhye would capitalize on. After the previous 2 points, you could argue that this might have been the highest percentage shot of the last 3. Sometimes those are just a little bit awkward. The big moment here, rock star pose. Sabine ties it up. Surprise, surprise, try recovering. Nope, Eunhye too quick. Snaps it right back. Short stroke, but the lean took the legs out from under Sabine. Remember, this is for a chance to level the score in this match at 1-all. Eunhye to get her first win since Sabine started playing ante. And then some. I go. It is tough to serve just so precisely to keep Sabine Winter at a disadvantage on receive. So the last 2 serve combination in game number 2 is with Sabine out of the 3rd towel break.
9-4.
Both players looking to cash in their timeouts right now. Still in play. Sabine's counter goes long, and Eunhye earns a game point. You don't see this for very long. As soon as it comes back to the backhand, the reason Eunhye doesn't go to the backhand is, with all that pressure and spin coming in, it's very unlikely to keep it on the table. Calm, she says. Simmer down now. The hands shuts down the attack, causes indecision. Sabine Winter with the serves to start it off. Good deep serve to cause some trouble. The variation in the service game that we've seen throughout this event keeps it quite unpredictable for receivers. It's a fine balance of cautiousness, or caution maybe. Either way, we saw what Eunhye was able to do out of her timeout, spinning first and then crushing on the second attack. It's tough to consistently attack against ante. It's such a rhythm-changing rubber. And any player who knows how to use it well, credit to that player. Good catch. But Eunhye going right back down the line. Taking some chances here on the short side. Perfect read. Wow. Keeps that wrist open, fingertips back behind the blade, just to allow that angle. It's amazing how many years Seo-won and Eunhye shared together on the table. It's nice to have someone like that in the dugout coaching you. Tough point. Eunhye handles everything. The serve was quick. The heavy spin comes back shallow. That's a tough position to be in. Everything from the ante on the forehand for the receive to the UFO to follow. Sabine Winter then 2 steps behind the table. Needs to make sure, as she was trying there, to keep her balance in case the ball comes back to the wide forehand after one of those. Eunhye just keeping her pinned, using the length of the table for security. Hand cool, mind clear. Nice change of placement on the receive, something different out here. Using the inverted rubber to drop short to the forehand. Haven't seen that in some time. Patient play, heavy spin pays off. To recognize that early, that the serve is coming long. Not easy. This is experience. Data isn't always easy to take in, but we should be thankful. The more we see, the more data we have, the more informed our decisions. And right into the middle here. Recognizing patterns and everything else takes a chance, and it pays off. So they switch sides of the table. Sabine Winter driving it right into that crossover point for a 5-4 lead. Extra spin on the parallel, the backhand down the line. Eunhye ties it up. Remember, it's been 2 years plus since Eunhye took a victory against Sabine Winter, and the most dominant win for Winter was in the ante-era, 2025, a 3-1 victory for Sabine. Nice net recovery. Sabine spins wide to the forehand. There's the net. Full stroke. Low stance from Sabine. Just amazing the care that professional athletes take to be in such good shape. Ooh. Double happiness. The net and the edge. A little bit of fortune here. Take a look. One. Boop. That's tough. Well, for one side. Fortunate for the other. Good save, still in it. And driven into the middle. Sabine Winter's had a few points behind the table that she's survived longer than you might expect. The backhand just before this used the black side and sent to the ground there. Unless she pulled out a Shushin swooping chop, there wasn't too much of another option, so had to really try to shuffle those feet quickly and lean to get around that ball. Sits a little bit high. Eunhye right there on top, taking advantage of the height on this ball. 7 points apiece. This is why we love watching sport. There's been so much back and forth between these two. As soon as one starts to run away with the lead, the other one pulls her back in. Slow, spinny forehand. Sabine stepping around. Sizzling shot. Smooth steps as she turns the corner. Those are all the S's. I've run out. But a lot of words from the dugout here to help Eunhye. her response. She's adapted so well. It feels like not too long ago that Sabine Winter, maybe 15 minutes ago, was able to play these shots deep to the baseline with the ante and cause a lot of trouble, but taking spin off the serve, serving into the ante. Gives Sabine less to work with there when she plays it with the ante side, the red. And the twiddle for the opening backhand. I remember when Sabine had her shoulder injury, and her backhand, which was definitely the less starring part of her game, had developed quite a bit. So she's capable, but not getting quite as many reps on that shot. Short side of the table, and Eunhye has 2 match points for the first time. If she takes this match, it'll be the first time since 2023. She's playing a completely different player out here. The frustration is real, knowing what you're capable of and having the outcome be something different, especially when the team is counting on you. Can be tough to deal with, but it's not over yet. 2 match points, Eunhye. Soft hands, leaving it uncomfortably off the corner of the table. Sabine Winter pulls out the forehand push once again. It's a shot that hasn't come out so much on the table. Remember, no timeouts left for either player. Second match point, Eunhye. And the push with the forehand again. She manages from inside the table. The ante comes back right after. Wow, that was a very uncomfortable 4th ball for Sabine Winter. And the opening was there. Not an easy ball to play. You can understand why Eunhye tried to take advantage of that opening. We've got deuce in the decider. Push carries long. It's a 3rd match point for Eunhye. Guarded optimism, but encouragement from the bench. They can shout what they want. And the push on the forehand does not come over. A big win. The first time in years Eunhye has taken back control.